All right, let's go to this Pat Dixon thing. This is sad to see how far Pat Dixon has fallen. He got spooked and scared by Patrick Melton threatening to sue him, and he bowed down to Patrick. Imagine being in a position where you have to bow down to a fat nobody. Pat, he can sue you. You don't have anything. He's not going to get anything from you. What's he going to get? Your piano? That's probably not yours. So he can't get the piano. You don't have any property. Maybe a couple pairs of jeans and some pocket lint. You're going to be fine. Stand up for yourself, Pat. Be a fucking man, Pat Dixon. So Pat Dixon had disclosed that he got that Gillespie girl, his ex's information via the super tip system. Now, this is troubling news because Patrick Melton is a guy who's doxed people before. Patrick Melton is a guy who, when his fans get out of line, he'll reveal information about them and he'll reveal secrets about them. Well, he's bragged about having months and months of my information. He put a zoomed in screenshot, and I sent this to authorities. He sent a zoomed in screenshot of my proposal to Leighton Broadcasting, which is in my Google Drive, which he did not have authorization to access, which Nick sent him. So Patrick has it. It was sent to him. I recreated the Zoom. It was from that. I mean, I recognized it. I wrote the proposal. So I zoomed in. I compared the side by side. I sent it in. So he can't say that he's joking. He's got my information illegally sent to him by Nick Rekieta, and that will be dealt with. This is a guy who has no problem sending out people's personal information. Now, do you really want to send money to a system that guy owns when he'll dox his own fans if they don't fall in line? You guys are dumb for liking him. So, I mean, I don't think he should do that to you, but I don't feel bad for any of you because you have horrible taste in the first place. So here's Pat Dixon getting scared of Patrick Melton. I can't.
This is Melton sending Pat Dixon super tips last night. He actually doesn't have the right. He's talking about Pat Dixon. He actually doesn't have the right to disclose this customer information, violation of a merchant agreement by disclosing customer information, and could be actionable. So it's not a tee funny thing.
You know what? This is what I'm talking about Patrick Melton's thin skin. This guy has literally admitted to breaking the law on Discord, has admitted to felonies on Discord. He can say, ha joke. All right, fine. You say, ha joke. We're all going to find out about it. But yet, when someone else just runs afoul of his merchant agreement, this is actionable. This isn't a tee funny thing. What's wrong, Patrick? I thought everything was jokes. I thought everything was just fun time ha-has and none of it's real. You are so not equipped to do this, Patrick. And we've all felt sorry for you, but I think we felt sorry for you long enough. You're just a shit human. You're just a bad guy. You're just irredeemable. And you're not even good at it. You constantly walk into your own quicksand. You're just a bag of shit. You're useless. The only reason anyone even talks to you or uses you is because they don't like me. And they want to try to get at me. They devalue themselves to associate with you because of my powers. You threaten Pat Dixon with legal action because what? He told the truth about what your super tip system is? What? You and Moody were just doing this out of the goodness of your heart? Of course, I would gather that, in my opinion, you could use that and sell that information to advertisers and companies the way other places do to make a little extra money on the side. That you think you were just. Does Patrick Melton really want people to believe that he and Moody are running this super tip system because, oh, gee, golly gosh, we want to help these shows? You two have to be the dumbest motherfuckers who have ever lived if you think people believe that. Of course you gathered people's information through the super tip system. That's what all these systems do. Of course you found a way to monetize it. Why deny it? And here's the beauty of what Pat Dixon did. He didn't mean to. All of our truths come out when we're not expecting to divulge big truths. So he divulges it. Patrick Melton goes, that could be actionable. And he bows down to Patrick Melton. Could you imagine being that pathetic? Pat, like Kevin Brennan's going to say in this clip, we all saw you say it. And then when Dixon, Patrick Melton threatens to sue everyone. He's a thin-skinned, scared little boy. I've been telling you guys this for years, and it's nice to see it finally happen.
So it's not a tee-hee funny thing. He actually doesn't have the right to disclose his customer info, violation of merchant agreement.
See, like, Pat Dixon's just finding this out now, so he is shitting his pants because he's too whacked out to know any better. Now, if you were an intelligent guy and a sober, rational human being, he would go, oh, Patrick Melton is flailing. He's fucking panicking. He's having a meltdown, and he's threatening me, so I'll reverse what I said. And then Patrick Melton starts texting him during all of this, basically telling him to shut his fucking mouth and take it back. And Pat Dixon fucking cucks to it. Oh, I might have done wife swapping, but this guy's a fucking cuck.
By disclosing customer information. All right. Sounds like somebody wants the link.
Sounds like somebody's panicking a little bit there, Pat.
I mean, Melton's such a grifter, and everybody's using the super tip system. Enjoy.
Yep.
Pat Dixon would say, enjoy, because that's what's going to happen.
Patrick's not the guy who will always do it himself. If he knows it's wrong, he'll do it through intermediaries. If he doesn't know it's wrong, like my thing, his blind hatred of me will be so great that he'll fuck up personally, and you'll just go, I can't believe he just did that out in the open. But he did that because he's fucking stupid. If he knows it's wrong, he'll have an intermediary do it. I know that if the super tip system gathers your information, I believe that your information is at risk to be shared at any moment with any member of that community. Even if you trust Patrick Melton or Moody, which I wouldn't trust them because they lie constantly, I wouldn't trust them not to send it to someone else. These are not smart people who give shit a lot of thought. These are dumb, reactionary washwomen.
That's what's going to happen. You're going to get all whoever you send it to. I'm sure Melton has access to everybody's information.
Yes.
It's his system, right? So didn't he invent it? Yes, he did. Pat Dixon is basically saying, no, I got all Gilly's information from the...
Gilly's that Gillespie. So basically, his ex-girlfriend sent him a super tip, and he got her information from that.
Super tip system. And Melton was like, no, you don't. But, of course, we know now...
Could you imagine that? Like, that would be like April sending me money to say something on the show. I would never use it to look up her information or anything. Honestly, if she sent money into this show and I read it, I'd be like, I hope you're doing well. I hope you've gotten away from that whole thing. I hope you're cleaning yourself up and getting your fucking head right, because psychologically you're in a bad spot. Hope you're getting your shit right. I mean, imagine you're like, I got her personal information through the super tip system. I was like, okay, time to move on, buddy.
It's like going to be like, oh, that wasn't even me.
Is that a real nobody likes onions thing?
Uh-oh, we're worried.
Because and this is his girlfriend.
And what, is Pat Dixon just watching somebody sleep? That's a girl? I thought he was like watching a teenage boy sleep, and I was like, is this something you have to do to ingratiate yourself to Patrick Melton? You have to watch children on a camera? That does seem like something he might make you do to join like his Onions cult.
And it was Mr. Raperay calls her a small boy who fixes...
Right.
How do you word it? While a small boy fixes him a drink. I guess she was ailing yesterday. But it is Melton, because after this, he'll start texting Melton. And then he's like, he doesn't say, oh, that wasn't Melton. He's like, I just want to make sure I have Theo Hank's blessing. That's really...
Yeah, see, this is Pat Dixon panicking because he doesn't... Like, all these guys that associate with Melton, they're kind of dumb, and they can't see through people. So Pat Dixon, he sees actionable, and he goes, oh, I don't want to get sued. Oh, my God, what am I going to do? Instead of going, oh, Patrick Melton's, like the rest of us are like, Patrick Melton's completely full of shit, and he's threatened to sue everybody 50 times. He's an emotional little boy.
All I care about. I need his blessing at everything I do. I need everybody's blessing.
Yeah, let's jump around, because I love how Kevin Brennan says, Steel Toe goes too long with his shit. Kevin is a rambling mother as well.
Well, I mean, dude, how about sending a text?
Uh-oh.
So now he's going to text them. And he's going to be like, oh, this is...
Yeah, it was Stripe that I got the information from and not Super Tips.
Oh, so he gets a text from Melton. He gets told he's going to be sued. Say it was Stripe. Don't say it was Super Tips. Super Tips collects your information just like Stripe does, I'm sure. And these companies can use it to sell your information. The only thing is, I trust Stripe with my information. I trust a lot of merchants and vendors with my information. I don't send my money to merchants that I don't trust with my information. If you trust your information with Patrick Melton or Moody, one of those guys confirmed has admitted that he has and has released zoomed in pieces of someone's ill-gotten personal information. You really going to give that guy your financial info? You going to run afoul of him someday? I don't know. I wouldn't do it. You can go ahead and do it. I wouldn't.
Right, it was Stripe that he got information from, but we already have the clip saying he got it from the Super Tips, so we already have that clip ready to go.
This is Pat Dixon grabbing the pedals and spinning them backwards as fast as he can.
That's clear.
No, that's not clear.
Yeah, it was Stripe that I got the information from and not Super Tips. Absolutely.
Look at him look at him blink like a hostage. Oh my God. Is he blinking out a Morse code message that Patrick Melton has one of his loved ones? Just kidding. Pat Dixon doesn't have anybody who loves him.
Blinking. Obviously, any FBI guy would be like, it's a clear tell that he's lying with all the blinking.
Yes.
That's clear.
It's not clear.
Yeah, it was Stripe that I got the information from and not Super Tips.
Say it again.
Absolutely.
Maybe you'll believe it. Maybe if you blink more and say it again, you'll believe it.
Look at the
That's
eyes
clear.
blinking.
It's clear. It's clear.
Tell.
It's clear.
Like I said, when you buy anything
Spastic. Is it spastic?
Anywhere, there's certain information.
Now he's got to try to walk it back.
Yeah.
Is this okay, Teo Hank?
Absolutely.
You piece of
That's
shit.
clear.
Do
Kevin,
your own show, Teo Hank.
I don't know who Teo Hank is, but I love that Kevin's playing a clip of something else, but he has to mother different guy. I'm behind on the lore. We don't really need to jump around. It's really just that the whole time. It's just Pat backpedaling and Kevin calling him out for it. Does a pretty good job with it.